and thank you for watching.
Before we jump in, I wanted to point out that while I have 5.8 thousand subscribing viewers, there are over 18,000 of you who watch but are not yet subscribed. Please do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you're into fashion dolls and foolery, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any new videos. All right, let's get into it. In this video, I'm going to unbox and review Isma the Dominican Doll, the Street Style Edition. Let's take a closer look. This is the box for Street Style Isma Rodriguez. Now, Isma Rodriguez, no relation to our ALYSA Rodriguez, is a real-life model who collaborated with Shan Princess to create the Isma Rodriguez doll, also known as Isma the Dominican Doll. There are two versions of the Isma doll. This one called Street Style, and the other with Isma wearing a dress inspired by the flag of the Dominican Republic. So let's take a closer look at this doll, and we can see she's really very pretty, and we've seen this face with the Shan Princess supermodel dolls. You can see her in her outfit in her box. It looks like she comes with some accessories, and of course I love her branding with that Isma there with the little heart. Eres bonita, eres especial, and I believe that's she's pretty and she is special. Now the rest of the box is actually blank. There is nothing on here, but when you go to the bottom of the lid, it says Dominican Republic, and it has her Instagram and also her website address. Now, I tried to go to the website address, but it was not working. But her Instagram is up, and you can see all sorts of pictures of her and of the dolls as well. So let's remove this lid so we can see her without the glare. And oh, look, she comes with a bunch of stuff, as you can see. She's got all of these, and we'll take a closer look at these in just a second. And it also looks like she comes with a display stand as well. Very cool. But let's take a look at our model in the box. And she is very pretty. Just move this hair out of her face, but the hair feels really soft. But we'll remove her from the liner. But let's take a closer look, and it looks like she does have that nu.face body. And just go down, and then she also comes with a pair of shoes. Now these look like cheap Barbie shoes, but it's interesting to see if she's got that nu.face foot sculpt. So that'll be really kind of interesting to see. And you can see she also is articulated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this doll from the liner so that we can take a closer look at her and everything that comes with her. This is a close-up of Isma the Dominican Doll, the Street Style Edition, and you can see her sculpt here. It's very similar to the one, or probably the same one, that is used by Shan Princess supermodel dolls. I believe this came out just before those supermodel dolls came out, and they've continued to use this sculpt, which I'm glad, because it's actually very pretty. I'm going to go in so that you can see a little bit more detail of her screening here. I love the choice that they chose for her lip color. Very nice and neutral. Very nice. I really like what I'm seeing here. She's very pretty. I'm going to pull back so that we can see more detail. I'm going to squeeze her head just to see. Yeah, it's pretty soft. So yeah, I would say it's pretty similar. A little bit harder than Barbie, but certainly not as soft or as hard as Integrity Toys. Her hair feels really very nice, actually, and it looks like she is pretty much fully rooted. I see a little bit of something here. So I don't know if I would put too much heat or anything or water on her hair just to make sure that it retains its fullness. But let's go in a little bit more detail with the outfit and also the body. As you can see, this is the jacket here, and she is fully articulated. Actually, let me pull back because I actually do want to remove this jacket to see what's doing here. And let's see. So it looks like she's got like a tube top and her skirt. And I'm just going to remove this from her so that we can see what the deal is. And I don't believe, now, some people say that the hands come out for these dolls. I have not been brave enough to just really pull, so I will let that be at your own leisure. But you can see her manicure there. But let's turn her head around because I want to see what's it doing. Ah, so it's just a tube top. It's no Velcro opening there, but there is a Velcro opening for her skirt. And also she does not come with any kind of underwear. I did check that out. And you can see also the pocket detail there on her dress. But she also, I want to just point out that she does come on that nu.face 3.0 inspired body. So that's, as you can see, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, as you can see, the breastplate here, how that is, it's very much like that. Also, she comes with this pair of shoes, and it looks like she does have the nu.face heel, but she does, these are certainly not nu.face shoes. These are pretty cheap looking. I'm not really happy about these, but the good thing is I have other shoes in my collection that I can put her in. These are the accessories that come with Street Style Isma the Dominican Doll. And as you can see, a lot of these are just really like playline type of items. As you can see, we've got the toiletries here in pink, and then we also have them in purple as well. We also have a little mirror and also a soap dish with soap and a comb for our doll. In addition to that, we also get a display stand, as you can see here. I'm a little bit concerned about how small the waist is on the holder, but we'll see when I put it on. Let's welcome our panel. First, we have CEO of W Cosmetics, VERONIQUE PERRIN. Next, we have high fashion clone, collector DEFA Lucy. And last but never least, actress, model, singer, and Jason Wu's original muse, ALYSA Rodriguez. Before we speak to our panel, let's do a 360 of Street Style Isma. Isma the Dominican Doll certainly is looking pretty in pink in this outfit. And I do like the display stand that she comes with. I like that it's really, you really can't really see it too well. Very nice. Let's go in, of course, on her face, and you can see her really pretty screening. Really very versatile. I love the lip color that they chose for her. And her hair, although it looks really full, you can see her scalp through here. The hair feels really soft, but I would not really do any hot water treatments or really do too much to treat the hair, just because it may be very thin the next time it dries. So very cute. And you can see her outfit here with the little studs on there and a cute little jacket, and of course that nu.face body. And you can see her hair here, but more, I do want to see more of the jacket, and you can see there with the faux pockets and also the top. And then, of course, the skirt, and the skirt has the studs and faux pockets as well. I'm going to go down so that you can see her shoes. And, ooh, honey child, yeah. Yeah. Jean Princess really needs to step up their shoe game, because this is not cute. But let's go back up and see more of this outfit. And of course, the articulation on the doll, which I absolutely love. I do love the hair color that they chose for her. It's very pretty. But let's, of course, see that screening one more time. Wow, just a very, very pretty doll. And that is the 360 of Street Style Isma. And Veronique, you have a note for us. And you say, despite her stolen nu.face body, she still looks like a playline doll. And DEFA Lucy, you have a note for us. And you say, these clones are getting out of control.
Oh, no, she didn't.
And Alyssa, you have a note for us. And you say, I'd like to point out that I'm the only Rodriguez with her own Jason Wu hatbox. That certainly is true. All right, well, thank you, Isma, and thank you, panel. Street Style Isma, the Dominican doll, is super pretty. Now, of course, they do have the Jean Princess versions of this doll that come in different skin tones and hair, but I will say that out of all of them, this is probably my favorite one of all. I like the outfit. I think it's cute. I think that the nu.face body is, obviously it's stolen, but I still like the body on here, although it's not the greatest quality like nu.face is. Another complaint would be, although I think her hair is gorgeous and really pretty, I do wish that she came with like a full head of saran hair instead of nylon, just because nylon scares me just a little bit more when it comes to, you know, doing conditioning and heating and all of that type of thing. Also, the shoes are atrocious, atrocious shoes. But I think the outfit itself is cute. Do I have any regrets in buying this doll? Heck no. I'm so glad that I did, and I'm hoping that I can get the other version of this doll with the Dominican Republic inspired flag. That would be really awesome. But I am glad that I got this version of Isma, the Dominican doll. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you like this video, please make sure that you click the like button. That's how I know that you like my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, please make sure that you do that today. There's a little button somewhere down there. You'll press that with the notification bell, and then you'll get notified of when I come up with new videos like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.